Senator Reid, what's your plan? Do you have any plan to confront our pension programs for Social Security and Medicare that are going broke? Do you have any plan to fix them? What is it? Isn't this important? Do you have any plan to get us off this trillion-dollar debt course? What are we going to do because the growth is going down? We're doing nothing next week. What is this about? It's about management of the Senate defeating the historic ability of members of the Senate to actually participate in the great issues of our time. Our debt is tremendous. Our individual per capita debt is $44,000 per man, woman, and child, greater than any country in Europe, greater than Greece. We're in the danger zone. Clearly we are. The Senate Democrats, who haven't produced a budget in 3 years because they're afraid to, because they hadn't got the courage to lay out the tough choices that are going to be necessary to save this republic financially, they attacked Congressman Ryan and his House members for trying to do the right thing. It's unbelievable to me. Senator Reid, our majority leader, he said it'd be foolish to have a budget. Foolish to have a budget? The law requires us to have a budget. Today, the State of the Union Day marks 1,000 days since this Senate has fulfilled its statutory responsibility of passing a budget. This is not a little bitty matter, and it implicates the leadership of the Democratic-controlled Senate and their willingness to address the American people honestly and effectively concerning the very significant financial threats this nation faces. You must have a committee markup. You must have 50 hours of guaranteed debate on the floor of the Senate. An unlimited number of amendments can be offered. A public, open discussion about the dangers facing this country and how senators are going to deal with it. And they have to vote. And they have to vote multiple times. And the Democratic leadership, supported by Democratic members, did not want to go through that process. And that's why the Democratic leader, Senator Reid, said it's foolish to have a budget. He didn't mean it was foolish for America to have a budget. He meant it was foolish for them to have to vote publicly and be accountable. If they continue to fail to produce a budget, to allow it to be discussed, to show what their plans are for the future, they have forfeited the leadership that they have asked for in the United States Senate. If you can't produce a budget and you don't have the gumption to lay out your plan for the future and have numbers that can be studied and examined, added and subtracted, you can't do that. You're not willing to face up to that responsibility. You don't deserve to lead the United States Senate. I can't call the committee into session. I'm the ranking Republican. Senator Toomey can't call the committee into session and have a vote. They decided not to meet, not to do their duty. And they're going to meet in secret somewhere and have their little discussions about what they want to do. And the people who are elected to be accountable to the American people for what we do with their money are just standing around wondering what's happening. Forgive me if I'm not happy. I don't think it's right. I think it's weakening the United States Senate. I believe our constitutional responsibility is not being fulfilled. This decision, this policy decision by the leadership in the Senate that it was foolish to produce a budget is not a sign that the Senate is broken. It's a sign that the leadership is broken. It's a sign that leadership does not have the courage to actually stand before the American people and produce a plan